guys, Jameson Redding here with Jackson Kayak, and I'm really excited to walk you through the brand new Take 2. The Take 2 is kind of the evolution of our boat called the Big Tuna, which was a tandem boat. So as you see, this is a tandem boat, but it's fully adjustable and it also has a solo position. So it works great for families or if you're just looking for a boat that has a ton of versatility. The Take 2 measures 13 feet 9 inches long, 37 inches wide, has a capacity of 500 pounds, and weighs roughly 110. While the Take 2 is in our rec line, it can easily be outfitted with fishing accessories, and we're going to take a look at that as we walk through the boat from bow to stern. But as you see here in front of me, this is the limited edition color Purple Rain, which is available for this first year run of the Take 2. The other colors it's available in for 2022 is Solar Eclipse and Prism. Let's walk through the boat, starting here at the bow. Starting here at the bow, we have a nice molded in handle, nothing to break or catch hooks. Coming back, we have access to the bow, plus it's a day hatch that has a little bag inside that you can keep things that you don't want kind of falling throughout the boat. Adjustable foot pegs for that tandem position are up here in the front, as well as track on either side, so that it makes it really easy for you to mount any of those accessories, whether it be a cup holder, fishing rod holder, you name it. It'll mount right there on the tracks. Again, this is a very nice open cockpit, so you'll notice that you have almost the full length of the boat completely open for any gear that you want to rig, which is going to make it a great solo platform for camping and that kind of thing. But right now we have it rigged in the tandem position, so it is going to come with the 2 seats. And for this year, 2022, we have a brand new high-low seating system. So the seat can still slide forward and aft, so you can really dial in your weight distribution on the boat and also adjust for your leg length with the foot pegs and the seat being adjustable. But it's the easiest way we've ever done the high-low setup. You simply grab the front of the seat, lift, and it locks into the high position. It's so easy that you would think that, hey, this is going to move around when I'm sitting, but when you have weight in this seat, it stays locked right in place. But when you want to move it into the low, it's simple. You just one hand lift the front and drop it into the low. The seat is also removable, so you can use it as that camp chair, that beach chair, as well as the seat sliders can be removed from the boat for when you want to have it set up in that solo position. Again, we have track on either side of the seating area, so as we go through this boat, you're going to notice we have tons of track, literally miles of track, for you to mount anything and everything and really configure it to what your day on the water looks like. Moving back to the cockpit area, I'm actually going to remove this front seat so that we can take a better look at it. To do so, you just simply lift it out in the keyed areas. Again, you can take these blocks out really simple. It's 2 thumb screws in the front that allow you to slide or remove this block, and then it's got some catches under here. You just slide it out from underneath. As we get back into the cockpit area, one of the features that I'm most excited about that we have kind of its introduction on the Take 2 is our new tri-track. So this red track that you see features the top loading geometry from Yak Attack, making it really easy to get those T-bolts in there and mount any accessories on all 3 sides of the track. And what that allows you to do is really outfit your boat in a clean way, but maximize the amount of things you can have in one area. Typically in a paddling kayak, you don't want things right in your paddle stroke, so when you move these seats around, you can adjust those accessories where you want them, but it's also nice to have them right at your fingertips. Well, they can't all be at your fingertips if you're having to space things out along the track. Well, this allows you to really control all of those accessories that you want to add, and we even have a really cool way to be able to tuck your wiring into some of the track as well if you're putting that transducer and fish finder on the boat. As we take a look at the floor of the cockpit area, you'll see these black nylon screws that are in inserts in the floor of the boat. That allows you to move those blocks that hold the seat in place to the solo position. So you can remove those screws, remove 2 of the blocks, move them forward, and slide the seat up onto the track in front of it, and now you've got that solo position. With the name Take 2, it kind of tells you, it describes that this is a tandem boat. But what's really nice about it, with that higher capacity, you can also sit back here and have your 100-pound lab in the front of the boat and still feel plenty stable and still have that weight really distributed. Right here in the floor also, you'll see that we have some scuppers. This one in particular is that transducer scupper, and it will fit all the most common transducers on the market. So if you are going to rig this boat up as a fishing kayak, you can run that transducer. You'll also see a channel kind of down the middle, and if you go towards the back, you have pad eyes. So So you can run that cabling towards the back, jump into the hole using a pass-through, and then come back out wherever you want that fish finder at. It makes a really clean install so that your transducer cables are tucked away very nicely. As we move back, you'll notice again, more track behind the tri-track, so you've still got plenty of room. No matter how you configure this boat, there's somewhere to mount everything that you want. On either side of the gunnel here, you'll notice two little footprint areas that have two of the nylon screws that can be removed, and this is an area where you can put a cam cleat in. It's already sized for that, so you can literally take these nylon screws out, mount the clam cleat in a few seconds, and that allows you to lock things like anchor lines in place, or if you're using a Torqeedo, you can use a steering kit and be able to lock that line in place when you're raising that motor out of the water. One of the really cool things about the new seating system is you'll notice that it really opens the boat up on either side of the seat. So that's going to allow you to lay things like paddles, fishing rods, and just any gear that you want to tuck in the sides here, kind of out of the way inside the boat and protect it a little bit more from the elements. Underneath the tri-track here on either side, you'll also notice we have some little cutouts, and that allows you to put cam straps through there in case you need to strap something down to the boat. As we move to the stern of the boat, right behind the seat here, you'll see we have another one of those pad eyes, again to help you run that transducer cable to the back of the boat. You can put a pass-through right here on this back wall, jump inside and keep it nice and clean and have your wires come out wherever you need them. Again, you'll notice we have another one of the tri-tracks in the back here, so you can mount rod holders, strap things to the boat. We also have a couple of cutouts to allow you to run those straps as well. On either side of the tank well, we have more track. And then we have a nice large tank area that will take most of those fishing crates. You can store gear, put your tackle back here. You'll notice a couple of little indentions on either side, and that's just so that the most commonly used fishing crates will fit nice and flat in the bottom of the boat. Here on the stern, we have another round hatch that gives you access to the inside of the boat, and it also has the little bag that you can store a few things in that you don't want to lose throughout the boat. Again, we have a nice molded in handle here on the stern of the boat. You'll see a 4-hole bolt pattern, and that it takes the power pole and also the Torqeedo mounting bracket and a few other accessories that are out there that you can mount at that footprint with no drilling needed through those brass inserts. On either side, we have these little standoffs that allow you to be able to run that steering kit. So if you are going to mount that Torqeedo, you can easily run those cables through the boat for your foot control steering. You'll also notice that we have the drain plug here on the stern so that you can get any condensation that might happen in the boat out. Here on the bottom of the boat, you'll see that we have a nice cover for your transducer. This can also be removed if you have that side scan. And as we move all the way back to the stern, we have the removable skid plate. That's just going to help you if you're dragging the boat. It gives it a removable, replaceable part that can be worn down and then replaced. So there you have the brand new 2022 Jackson Kayak Take 2. For more information, including where to find a dealer, check out jacksonadventures.com.